away. Like you said, he's been slowly churning out the 3 stars now, giving the response. Now it is Elevate to step up, and Kai, he did get a 96%, which, I mean, I would say is a high percentage based on what we've seen this weekend. But when you think of the last war and what these teams were putting up, maybe it won't be enough. Let's see. Pato it is, and he was unfortunately one of the players that failed in that last war with a 91%.
Yeah, but when he was the 5th attacker, I don't even know that if he 3-starred, it would have mattered because of the time factor. Busy groups attacks were just so much faster. I mean, we'd have to see the stats completely, but I think Pato's really good at kind of shaking that off, moving forward, and not lingering on the past. And that's what he's got to do here, is he's just got to move forward and focus on this attack. That last attack doesn't matter. It all comes down to this war. Skeleton spell deployed, but that multi-inferno there is going to eat those skeletons up pretty quickly, but it's going to be enough just to distract those heroes for just a slight bit so you can go ahead and get these roots working right in there.
Yet the battle drill selected it first then and then swapped it out to the troop launcher. I thought he was going to get something clever on the outside of the base alongside an ice golem, but it is the troop launcher flinging things forward so that we can continue to test for the healers. Everything moving towards the left-hand side of the base, now overgrowing the center. Still got a long way towards that town hall, but when you're going for 3 stars, it doesn't matter which angle of the base you attack from. You've got to take the entire thing down.
That's right, it's you. All buildings need to be destroyed for the 100% 3-star, and Pato is working his hardest on it. He's got a great grouping of troops here. We've been mentioning that throughout. When you can keep those healers on a big pack of troops, that's when you're going to have the biggest success. Still got the Queen with the abilities, working on that Town Hall now. The Town Hall is dealing out a lot of damage. Royal Champion's finally going to get that down, and that Royal Champion is pretty healthy. Queen's going to go ahead and follow those Yetis around, but look at the last section of this base. He's got to get through here, and that Royal Champion needs to pick up as many of these defenses as possible right now. And she gets the Fire Spitter down. He's sweating it. I don't think he's confident either way. Still a minute, plenty of time, but can he get through here? Look at that Royal Champion still going.
He wants the healers to transfer across to that Royal Champion. They're just stuck on the Yeti on the inside of the base. It would be massive for him if they just shift across. I loved the use of the Ice Golem to preserve health on those troops at the bottom, just to make sure he can keep the Queen ability as well with 30 seconds. I think this is actually looking pretty good, Bash. The Warbreaker will give the Yeti access towards the cannon, and he's pressed the Queen ability for that extra damage. Can he get through this quick enough to get towards that Expo?
Not only getting that Yeti out, but it gets the Queen through there without her having to walk around. That Tesla's going to be a big factor here. Can he get through? Oh, he's stressed. I don't think he's got enough time to get to that Tesla right there. And this is looking like it might be a time fail at 99%. Wait, Queen reaches! Queen reaches!
No,
go, 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 go! Oh,
no! What?
Oh, no.
I mean, Pato knows how Dizzy Group feels, because they